What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the second episode of Security Setups. It is literally just looking at desk setups used by professionals and students alike. We don't discriminate. If you haven't already, a sub to the channel and a like at the end would be very much appreciated. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting off the show, we have my guy from Zimbabwe. His name is Donnie. He's an application security engineer, but he's based in Berlin. And the highlight of this setup is obviously the super ultra wide. He has the Samsung Odyssey G9, 49 inches. It's a lot of inches.
Pause.
The laptop powering this setup is the 2021 MacBook Pro. It's the M1 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. And his keyboard, he has blank keycaps. That's wild. It looks like he has blank keycaps. He has a Royal Clutch RK68 keyboard with Razer PBT green keycaps. Some people don't like the cold cable. I think it's cool. I have one for myself. And he has the Logitech Lift vertical mouse. I find this mouse kind of weird. I've never used it, but it looks weird. He has the Razer Gigantus V2 mouse mat as his desk mat. And he has a Razer Economic palm rest. And he has the EDUP digital clock in front of his setup. I think it's a very neat piece. It goes well with the rest of the setups. And he has 4 fake plants in front of that as well. He says he has the CSL screen LED monitor lamp just to add a bit more light to his desk during the night time. And he has an IKEA bookshelf with the Yamato class battleship fleet figures and some app security books and stuff all around. Personally, I like the setup. Clean. It's green. I like green. And it looks very minimal. It doesn't look very cluttered. He did not send pictures of the cable management behind the desk. But you can kind of see some of the cables around there. It's not too shabby, but it's out of the way, so we are all good. Overall, I like the setup, like the colors. Thumbs up from me personally. Next up, we have my buddy Adam. Adam is a penetration tester and he's based here in the US. Adam is coming in clutch with the Tri-Fighter monitor layout. Running this setup, he has a custom PC that he built and he also uses a Dell XPS 15 for work. I know that at some point he had a Mac M1, but he was having problems with virtualization, so he sent it back and he got the Dell. For the PC specs, he has the Gigabyte X570 Oros Master. He has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070, AMD Ryzen 7 3700. You know what? I'll just put the specs on the screen. Back to the monitors, the Tri-Fighter layout. All his monitors are from Asus. He says they're all 26 inches. For the peripherals, he has a Ducky 1.2 Mini as the keyboard with the keycaps from Kraken Keyboards. He has Bluetooth speakers in the back, although they do look like they are being blocked by the monitors. But he also has a gaming headset. It's the Corsair Virtuoso RBG wireless gaming headset. I think I pronounced that right. He says the mouse pad is the Sector V2 from Inferior Keys. I kind of like the way this looks, not gonna lie. With this black and white theme, it looks really good. Might just get one for myself. And then he also seems to use the Hack the Box mouse pad from time to time. That's the one I'm currently rocking. Probably need to get a new one. Lastly, for Adam, my boy, his cable management is non-existent. For some people, this does not seem to bother them at all, so it's all good. And then last but not least, we have my guy, Manny, the stealthy cyber taco. He's currently a purple teamer, transitioning into the red team side of things. He's based in the US, and he also says he's working on the OSCP. Manny also has a triple monitor layout. This one is not the conventional triple monitor layout. There's a bit more spacing to it, but I guess it works for him. The middle one, main one, looks like it is a 32 inch, maybe 34 inches, not too sure. The one on the left looks like it's 27 inches, and then the one on the right looks like it's a 24 inch, or maybe less even. He didn't give those details. But he has a PC mounted to the wall. It looks like a spaceship up there. He says he mounted it to the wall because he has kids and he does not want to get it knocked around. He says it's custom built by himself and has an AMD Ryzen i9 with a 12-core processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a 2080 Ti. He also has a Razer Blade laptop with some crazy specs as well that just sits around the desk and he uses it for other tasks. He has a Plex server underneath his PC. That's all those colors you see right there. And he also says he has a Dell server under his desk, which could not fit in the server rack. The peripherals he is rocking are all from Corsair. People seem to like Corsair a lot. He has the K70 Lux RGB keyboard, the Scimitar RGB Elite mouse, and the MM800 RGB polarized mousepad. I like the mousepad, to be honest. It's got the cool little glow. I'm a bit iffy about the amount of cables everywhere, but then again, not everyone cares. All in all, I like the variety of colors in the setup. I also might be thinking about getting myself a server as well, because seeing things like this makes me jizz personally. But that wraps up the episode, good people. Let me know whose setup you like the most down in the comments. I personally think Donnie's setup was nice and clean. If you'd like to submit your setup, link to the Discord will be in the description below. You can do that there. I will catch you in the next one.